Okay, so the next thing is that we can run the model. Okay, if we want to show how to run the model, just press this button right here, run, and then the calculation will commence for the model. And then as we can see here, the time slider will go as the calculation commences. As you can see here, at different time steps there are different wells, and we will wait till the calculation is finished. Okay, we can also stop at the middle if we want to stop at the middle right here. Okay, so the calculation only runs until this time step. Okay, 21 of March 2012. Okay, if we want to know the results, we can use the calculated section, calculated properties of the grid. As you can see here, the pressure is changing right here, so it shows that the calculation is done. So you can see here the drop of pressure due to production from well 24, 1 and 3. Okay, but after the time step at which the calculation stops, the calculated properties is not changing. It is because it has not been calculated yet. So we can continue the calculation. You can continue the calculation from anywhere, basically before the time step stops. For example, we want to start the calculation from here. We can just press run, and then the calculation results from the before time steps before will be saved actually, and then the ones that are already there will be rewritten. Okay, let's just wait the calculation to finish. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, so now that the calculation has finished to the end, we can see all the way to the end how the pressure changes from time to time. Okay, as we can see here, we can also change the palette. Okay, for example, I want to set the bounds to a fixed bound for all time steps, or we can, okay, maybe 150 is a good starting, and then the minimum pressure maybe 50 bars. Sorry. Yeah, for all time steps the pressure decrease is and increase actually from the injection wells is shown. Okay, we can also select the all time steps for the visualization of pressure. Okay, we can go back to the current time steps. Okay then. Okay, that's for the grid visualization, or we can select saturation of oil, how it changes over time. Actually, it's not changing much, but as you can see here, the saturation of oil decrease at near the injection wells, yeah, because water is entering. Okay, yeah, that's it for the grid. We can also show the graphs after the calculation has ended. Yeah, this is the graphs. We can select what properties, what results that we want to show right here. So the H letter here shows that it is history data, and then the bold 1 shows the calculated data. The calculated results. As you can see here, if we want to compare oil rate as a result of calculation to oil rate from the history data, we can show how the calculation results differ from the history data for the oil rate, and then we can also select the water rate. Okay, only the volumetric rate that we want to see right here. So yeah, it is quite bad matching actually. However, the liquid is matched, I think, because yeah. Okay, let's just see here the liquid rate and liquid rate history. As you can see here, there's no difference. So the liquid rate actually match, but the oil and water rate doesn't match the history data. So that's a thing for the history matching. Okay, we can also show both the grid and the graph. As you can see here, it will open a new window. Just press this button right here, create a new view. For example, here we want to show the grid calculated pressure at this time step, and then the graphs will show at the next window. And as we can see here, let's just put it right here. Let's resize everything. Yeah, if we move the slider right here, the red bar in the grid will show at your selected time steps at the slider. Okay, as we move the slider, the red bar is also moving. Okay, this is from the maybe 2015, and then this is for the 2014, and so on and so on. Okay, so that's for the visualization basically. Let me just close this and do the graphs in the main window. Okay, it's actually showing the field calculated and history data. If you want to show only one well, let's just select this wells from the upper right hand side. If you want to only show well 1 right here, yeah, this is the data for well 1. As you can see here, it's converted well from injection, from production to injection, denoted by the 2 arrows right here. So well 3 is only a producer well, and then yeah, basically all the injectors are formerly producers. Okay, well 15 is an injector, but at some time in the past it is a producer. Then we can also show the water injection rate right here. Yeah, so this is the complete story of well 15. It's producing at some time, and then it is turned to injection. So yeah, so it will be an injection well, as we can see here at the dark blue line. This is for the water injection rate, so it is injecting actually. You can also do the same for each well. Okay, so the injector wells formerly producing just like before, and the producers, it doesn't have the water injection rate line, so yeah, it's only a producer. Then the results also don't match. Okay, to go back to the field section, we can also we can choose groups and field, so it will bring us back to the original view, the field data, the overall data. Okay, if we want to show the graphs in another software such as Excel, we can see at the right hand side there will be the table for all the values, for all the selected values. Okay, so if we only want to know the water rate, we can just uncheck the oil rate. Okay, so the table and the graphs will show the only your selected properties. Okay, we can also add the liquid rate right here, yeah, to get all the data. Let me just uncheck all of them. Okay, we can also make the graphs custom. So what we'll do right here is, okay, we can choose graph templates right here, and then we can, okay, let me go back to graph templates, and then we can add the template right here. Okay, so we can adjust the template by using this tool right here, the template options. For example, if we want to make a 4x4 template, you can click OK. So it will show 4 graphs. If we want to show only the rates in the upper left hand side of the grid, the graph template, okay, we can select for this thing field, and we can show the oil rate and oil rate history. And for this graph, we can show the water rate maybe, and for this, the water injection rate. Okay, and for this, we can show the liquid rate or anything that we can do. Maybe the pressure. Yeah, this is the reservoir pressure graph showed at this lower right hand side of the graph templates. We can make as much as 10 by 10, but it will be too small. Yeah, maybe for another use, but for simple analysis, maybe 4 is enough, I think. Okay, we can also customize the color, or the color, and then how the line will be displayed right here. So in this graph, we can see oil rate and oil rate history. Default color is red, but we can change it to orange maybe for the oil rate, or another color. For example, this color we can apply, and then it will change to the desired color. Okay, maybe we can edit also the pressure graphs to be, okay, let's edit this. Okay, we can also choose the pressure to be dotted or a firm line, or maybe the dots only, to only show the calculated results. Okay, this is the step line or continuous line right here. So it's depending on the use, the visualization. Okay, maybe I can choose the continuous line with the firm and with the color black for the pressure. Yeah. Okay, then you can also select the line width actually. Okay, to be 7, this is quite a thick line. Yeah, maybe that's it. And then let's go back right here. We can also add a template and then create a new completely different graph. For example, for template 2 right here, we can choose only one, and it only shows average pressure with the properties, the graph visualization at your own choice. Yeah, but the legend will always be displayed right here. So let's go back to template 1. And can go back to the graphs section right here. This is the default templates: totals, flick in place, analytics, and so on and so on. Okay, but for our custom graphs, it will be displayed on the graph templates. Okay then. Oh yeah, if we want to export our table to Excel or any yeah, maybe to Excel, we can select this, or yeah, you can select this and select shift and okay, shift is okay. We can click and drag on what we want to export to Excel. So for example, if we want to select only from this date to this date, or only a certain blocks, we can use click and drag right here. And then the selected time steps, remember the red bar and the slider, it shows 1 July 2013, and in the table it is shown with a shade right here. Now it's a purple shade. If we move, okay, it actually doesn't move actually. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, okay, so this doesn't work. Okay, let's just select, and then you press Ctrl C to copy, and then maybe paste to Excel. Okay, as I've pasted it to Excel, and then yeah, we can do anything we want with the raw Excel data we get. Okay, so that's for the tables if you want to export to Excel, and then to edit the visualization settings. Yeah, maybe that's it for the graphs. Okay.